In this video, we are going to see FI and SD integration. So far, we have completed SAP basic configuration, SAP FIMM configuration, and we have done the testing, and we have also seen everything is working fine. The same way, we also done asset accounting and everything. So, like almost like 20 hours of session we have done in the last few days. So, if you want to see that videos, go to the description link on the means click on the link which was given for the playlist. So today we are going to see FI and SD integration. So for the FI SD integration, the configuration which I am doing now will be a part of SD team. So we don't need to do this one, but uh, when you are doing a testing and all, it's we know like it's not possible for you to get the SD person and provide all the information. So for that, what you will do is you can do your configuration by your own and set up all the configurations which are needed. So first that for that you will first go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG. So here, assuming that you don't have a SD colleague or a friend who can do a configuration for you, and as a FI consultant, and you want to do test some SD concepts, so in that case, you have to do these basic settings so that you can post some transactions on the SD module, and you can see the impact of uh, that SD's transactions in the finance. Okay. So for this case, what you have to do is first you have to go to enterprise structure. These are all SD people has to do, but assume that we don't have a SD colleagues who can help us. In that case, you have to do like this. Go to definition. Under definition, you will have a sales and distribution. Under sales and distribution, you will have define, delete, check sales organization. So this is the sales organization. And first you will check what are the information which we have. So if I go to 1710 and because we are doing a lot of things copying from the 1710. So if you see all this purchase organization, purchase group, and order type, these are all standard purchase organization, purchase groups, which is coming up in the sales organization. So either we can use this purchase organization and the purchase group, or we can create our own and we can do it. If I go to the address bar, you will see all this address which is already there with the standard one is available. So what we will do is instead of creating it from a scratch, so we'll copy 1710 to our sales organization. So either you can create from a scratch, or else you can directly copy it from the transaction. So to do that, what you will do is go back. Either see, it is not mandatory that you have to take that one only. You can copy the standard one also. So let's assume that we'll copy this standard one 001. So how we can do is we have this option second, copy, delete, check sales organization. Go here, click on copy, and I want to copy this sales organization to my sales organization will be Tata Motors, Tata Motors sales organization for California. Let's say Tata Motors sales organization California. Or maybe if we want, we can keep same naming Tata Motors US. So this is a sales organization where every sales activity will be conducted and uh, tracked under this sales organization. So do you really want to transfer the number ranges? Yes. So we are just copying it from the standard. So all your sales related activities will be tracked under a sales organization. And below that, you will have a lot of things like sales group, sales valuations, everything will happen under sales organization. Okay, so now I will go back and I will check my sales organization, Tata Motors US. Double click on it. I will change this to Tata Motors US sales org, and I will go to the address. So you have to give the Tata Motors US. Tata Motors US sales org. Okay. And here also we see that changes has been done. Let's make the changes here. Time zone will remove. We'll put PST. Yeah, we'll take central time zone. And this will be a part of California. So it's a error. So rectify it. That is fine. And we have given all the information, basic information which is needed. Statistical currency should have been USD. And save it. So we have made necessary changes and go back. If you want to cross check the standard one, so this is the standard one, and the header text is QNR, that is not a mandatory one, that is okay. And we'll see 17, so we'll change our currency also, Tata Motors US. We'll put it as USD. Warning: changes to the currency cause and data inconsistency. That is fine. Okay. So we have copied this one, Tata Motors US, and then now the second point which we will be doing is just let me give me a second. Copy this R from here, so that will not get any errors in the future. Okay, so we kept as much as similar as possible. Now we'll create a distribution channel. So once the sales organization is done, so we need to create a distribution channel, because for a sales, it is very important to have a distribution channel where our products will be distributed to different location for the sales. So create a distribution channel that is right below the, and here also you have the option of copying and creating your own. So what we will do is we'll just directly create it. So if I double click on it, you don't have any information, right? So it is just a creation. So I will create one distribution channel, Tata Motors, and the name will be Tata Motors US, and it is a part of California. So Tata Motors US California distribution channel I have created. Now the second step will be sales office. So where are your sales offices? So you might be having a sales offices at many locations. So we'll create one sales office at California only. So click on new entry, Tata Motors US, and the sales office will be Tata Motors US at California. And give the reason and all the details US. I will not provide all the information because it is not mandatory. So California and save this. So we have created a sales office also where we are saying that we have a sales office at California. If you have multiple offices at multiple locations, you can give it sales office Tata Motors 01 at California, Tata Motors 02 at New York, Tata Motors 03 at Texas or something like that. Then you need to create a sales group. So the group which is responsible for selling this particular combination of these three combinations will make a sales group. So we need to cross check like which sales group is capable of making a which part and all. So one group is Tata Iron, one group is something else, Tata Seals. So these are all practice done by the people. So you can create like a group based upon the uh, ask or based upon the client requirement. So we'll create one sales group, or if you want, you can create multiple sales groups. So one sales group, Tata Motors US, is responsible of selling cars. So this sales group is only responsible of selling cars, and there might be a sales group, which is responsible for selling some spare parts, or there might be a sales group which is responsible of selling trucks like that. So based upon that, you can create your group, and these are all information will be provided to you by a client at what level you want to create a group. So I have created Tata Motors C. I will put to understand that it's related to cars. If you want to keep it as trucks, so you can keep it as truck. So I created one group, Tata Motors cars. Then the next point is we need to uh, add the shipping point where we are going to ship our goods. So the point where the shipment of the goods or a products or a material or a cars or a trucks will happen. So that shipment point you have to define in the logistic execution. So earlier we were using logistic general for purchase related activity. Now whatever mostly the sales related activity will be under logistic execution along with sales. And there are some parts we all need to configure under logistic general also for sales. So logistic execution, under logistic execution, you have define check shipping point, define delete check shipping point. Click on that one. Here also we'll try to use the standard one. Just go back and execute this one and try to copy the standard one. So let's say for us the standard one, let's copy the standard one 001 to Tata Motors US. So shipping point has been copied now. Let's see Tata Motors US shipping point Tata Motors US and save this one. Double click on it just to understand everything is copied from the standard one. So everything looks good. Here check the address. So country will be US and region will be California and save it. So these are all standard one we have copied and it is coming from the standard. So there is no need to mostly go and check everything. Okay, now we have created the shipping point. So after the shipping point, the next option which we have to do is maintain loading point. Shipping point and the loading point where the load will happen. So this is the loading point. So the loading point which we have is 01 and responsibility is this is all copied it from the standard one. So what we will do is we will create our own loading point so that we there should not be a dependency or there should not be any errors we'll be getting. So what I will do is I will delete this one, save this one. So we'll create a new one. My loading point will be Tata Motors and responsibility will be Tata Motors US California team and description also I will put it as it's a responsibility of that team and the description. Okay, so now we have created the loading point. Now what we have to do is under logistic general, we have to create a division. So shipping point we have covered. So these are all the areas where the sales related activity will happen. So the sales team or the sales activities will be divided under parts. So this is nothing but basically the areas where we are covering like the area where shipping point. So the shipping will happen, loading. So the where the loading will happen on the containers and all. So all these things we are updating here. Now go to the general logistic. Under general logistic, we need to create a division. So go to division. So here let's see uh, any division which we have for Tata Motors. So we have not created, but if you want, we can see anything. So we don't have anything which is Tata Motors related. Go back now. See, first thing, either you can directly create here or you can directly copy it. So what I will do is I will copy it from here. Means I will create it from here. Tata Motors division and Tata Motors US California. So we have created one division. You can create multiple divisions as per your requirement, but that is okay. Okay, now the second thing is we have created necessary requirements or necessary divisions, shipping points, and everything. Now we need to assign this to somehow we need to assign directly or indirectly to our company codes. So for that, what we have to do is we have to go to the assignment. Under assignment, assign sales organization to company code. So that you will get it here under the sales and distribution. So under the sales and distribution, you have the first option is assign a sales organization to a company code. So execute this one. So check because our sales organization has been created by copying some standard one, right? So try and check Tata Motors US is assigned to which company code. So you will see that it is assigned to a standard company code. So remove this one and assign it to Tata Motors US company code. So this is our company code and save it. Okay, so indirectly we are assigned our sales organization to company code. So now we need to attach all the component shipping point divisions all to the if we assign somewhere to the sales organization, it will indirectly flow to your company code also, right? Or you can assign directly company code. So mostly sales related activity we will assign under company code, and in finance we assign under company codes. But in sales we assign mostly to the sales organization. From there it will flow to your company code. So this is the link between your sales organization and the company code and the critical one. So after that, assign distribution channel to the sales organization. So now indirectly we are assigning each and everything earlier which we have created to our sales organization. So your sales organization is Tata Motors US. So here you will see that all the distribution channels, the standard one, are assigned to your company code. Do we need this one? No, we don't need. So our distribution channel we have created as a Tata Motors US California CL. So what I will do is I don't need all this one which is came as a standard from a standard copy. So I don't need all this. I will delete and I will save this one. I will create one distribution channel Tata Motors US which I have created. My distribution channel is TM and press enter and save it. So we have a Tata Motors and the distribution channel is TM where we will be doing all distribution activities. So after that, a distribution channel is done. So the next activity we have to do is sales and distribution. We have to go to sales and distribution, assign division to a sales organization. So assign division to a sales organization. Execute this one. Just a second. Yeah, execute this one and try and check for your Tata Motors US. Here also you will see the standard one are there, which has came from your standard copy. So delete all this one, which because these are all not created by us and it is copied from the standard. Now click on new entries, Tata Motors US, and what is the division which we have? So check for that division. So we have created this division. Let me expand this. So this is the division which we have created. Assign here and save it. Okay, so the assignment of division to sales organization is also done. Then set up a sales area. The sales area is a combination of your sales organization, distribution channel, and the division. So a sales area is, so you have to set up a sales area. So it is a combination of three important key areas. So let's go to your sales area. So these are all combinations. This I'm just explaining this for a learning purpose, but see here, let's take an example of this one. So here your sales organization is same, your distribution is same, but you can have a multiple divisions. Under a single distribution channel, you can have multiple divisions like this. Okay, so here you can see your sales organization is, let's see. So this is your sales organization. Under single sales organization, you can have a multiple divisions. So the combination of your sales organization, your division, and your distribution channel and your division will make one sales area. So here is the main activity, sales related actual sales activity will be done here at the combination of these three. The sales figures will be calculated, and these are all as a means FI consultant. You don't need to do this, but for learning purpose, you should have an idea like what SD team are going to perform. So now you will understand like whenever they say divisions or distribution channels. So it should not be a surprise for you because these are all important for SD people. So when we coordinate with them, so they speak in this language like division, sales area, or a sales point. So at the time, it will be very easy for us to understand what they are speaking, what they are telling to us, and save this. Okay, so data has been saved. Now we'll go back. After the sales area, the combination of I said, right? If you have multiple combinations, you can do it. As we are going with a single one, will that is fine. Now we have a sales and distribution and assign a sales office to sales area. Sales office to sales area. Go to Tata Motors US. So here you will see the standard one is copied here. So remove all this information which is not needed. Delete all this information and save it. Now click on new area, new entries. Your Tata Motors US is your sales organization, distribution channel, and the sales office. So select your sales office. So we have not created, yeah, we have created our sales office, Tata Motors US. So press enter and save it. So you have done your assignment of sales office to the sales area. After that, assignment of sales group to the sales office. So indirectly, we are linking each and everything to a sales organization, and after sales organization is indirectly linked to your company code. So that's the way the flow will happen. So the next step is assign sales group to the sales office. Okay, so click on new entries, Tata Motors US and sales group. We have created a TMC. Press enter and save it. If you have multiple sales office, you can assign multiple sales office to sales group. So as of now, we are going with only one. So after that, assignment of sales office to the sales area is done. And sales group to the sales office. Yeah, sales group to sales office to sales area is done. Then the next step is assignment of sales organization to the distribution channel and the plant. Okay, so now we need to assign this sales organization to our distribution channel and the plant. So let's see what standard is there. So we don't have any standard setups. Okay, so then it's good. So we'll go and create new one, Tata Motors US, and our distribution channel is also Tata Motors US, and plant is Tata Motors UN. So I will show you what are the plants which we have, because it is these plants are coming from our SD, or what we can say, these plants are coming from our module. So we'll take that same plants. So Tata Motors UN is a plant. We'll use this plant for our sales related activity also. And press enter and save it. Yeah, if you have separate plan for your sales activity, you can use that plan. If it is the same plan where the sales and the purchase related activities are happening, you can keep it same. Okay, now the next step is you have to go to your logistic general. Under logistic general, you will have a assignment of business area to plant, value, area and division. Select this one. And here is the critical steps which we need to follow. So the first thing is you have to assign your plan to a business area. So basically, we don't have a business area, right? So we don't need to do any activity. So just go and check plant and division. So here, if you go Tata Motors US, so we don't have a plant and there is no need of division. So let's see what are the business area which we have. So what we will do is we'll assign our plant and division to a standard business area, because business area we don't need at this moment. So my plant will be Tata Motors UN. My division is Tata Motors US California, and I will assign it to a 0001, the standard business area, and I will save this. Okay, so this is done. Then the next step is valuation area and the division. So you need to assign your valuation area and the division. So let's go to a valuation area and the division. See, this is also one point. If we don't want to add uh, business area, that is not a mandatory, but if we don't want Tata Motors UN, yeah, so if you don't want, you can keep it blank. There is no harm. Remove and save it, because we are not going with the business area concept at all. So we don't need to assign that thing. So now the next combination which we are going to do is valuation area and the division. Go to valuation area and the division and check for your valuation areas, Tata Motors. So these are the standard valuation areas which we have created at the time of our purchase related or activity. So the division which we have copied or created are standard one. So I don't want this one to be used now. So I will delete this one, share this one. So that is the reason. If we want to understand what exactly we have done, you have to go to my previous videos so that you will have a proper link between what exactly we have done, and you can easily interlink from a previous topics to the current topic. So in this video, I will give you the link and you can cross check. So now we'll create a Tata Motors 09. This is this valuation area which we are using it for finished goods. Okay. So this is the valuation area which we thought we'll use for finished goods at in the purchase related FIMM integration. So let's go to our valuation area. This one, Tata Motors 09. Sorry, this is the one, Tata Motors US. So this is the valuation area which we have used. So by mistakenly I said Tata Motors 09. Yeah. Okay, and the division. So it's my mistake. So I by mistakenly mentioned as my valuation area as 09. But our valuation area is Tata Motor US, and the division is Tata Motors. Business area I don't need. I will save and I will go back. Uh, but I by mistakenly deleted someone's Tata Motors 09. So what I will do is I will copy this thing. So I will keep it back the same activity for Tata Motors 09. So this is no need to you to do it. By mistakenly I have deleted someone's configuration. So I'm trying to keep. Okay, I will go and check our valuation area Tata Motors UN. This is my valuation area, and here the valuation area which we have created. Tata Motors US and Tata Motors UN and US. Okay, and our valuation area is assigned to our company code Tata Motors US. Okay, so this way we are good here. Then next combination is planned valuation area and the division. So the next combination which we have to do is we have to set up a combination of planned valuation area and the division. So let's see that config also. So let's see. We have a planned Tata Motors UN. So yes, we have Tata Motors UN and the division. So business area we are keeping it blank. So this is fine. So it's come from the previous configurations which we have done. So Tata Motors UN and is interlinked. So we are good here. Okay, so then the next assignment is assigning a shipping point to a plant. We'll go back from here, create missing entries, no need. Then minimize this topic and go to a logistic execution. Go to logistic execution. Under logistic execution, you need to find a assignment of shipping point to a plant. So this is the area and execute this one. So this is a interesting part. SAP still has gone in a old-fashioned way, but uh, here you need to assign the proper hierarchy level. So because of that hierarchy structure and all, you cannot directly assign. Like a earlier screen, you have a easily you can add, right? Here you need to find your shipping point and the plant and everything. Based upon that, you have to assign. So first you need to find your plant. See here, SAP is already given. Initially, the first point will be header will be your plant. Like this is your plant. Then SAP is saying that here you will have a point, shipping point. So these are all your shipping points. Okay. So for that, what I will do is let's try to find option. So your plant is Tata Motors UN. So I am getting yes. Click here. So I directly came here. So these are all the standard ones which SAP has brought, right? So I need to assign under this plan, I need to assign my shipping point. So what is my shipping point? So my shipping point is, okay, so here I don't have a search option, so I need to do it manually. So my shipping point is Tata Motors US. So I am assigning my shipping point and click on copy. So here under this Tata Motors UN, you can see my shipping point Tata Motors US is been updated. Okay, and save this one. And these are all the things which I don't need it because this is not related to 1710, 1710. These are all not related to my company code. So let me delete this one. Yeah, is reference in the shipping point determination. Okay, so somewhere the configuration is there, so it is picking from there. Let keep that is as it is, and as we are more focused on Tata Motors UN and the Tata Motors US, that mapping is done, then we are least bothered about if there is additional configuration is there. But in real scenario, we should not keep all these configurations because it will give a client a confusion like which shipping point and all. So we'll go with TN and Tata Motors UN and Tata Motors US combination. Save this one and go back. So the point shipping point assignment is done. Now we'll go to a logistic execution. So this is the basic configuration which is need to be done under reference IMG or SF enterprise structure. So after that, we'll go to a logistic execution. Under the logistic execution, go to shipping. Under shipping, we need to go to picking. So under picking, go to assign picking location. Determine picking location. So under determine picking location, you will have a assign picking location. So execute this one and then try and search for your organization. So shipping point, Tata Motors, Tata Motors. So shipping point, Tata Motors US. These are all copied it from the standard one. So a lot of standard configuration is been copied. So let's see shipping point Tata Motors US to a plant. So do we have any plant, the combination of Tata Motors US and the, so I'm focusing on this particular plant. So rest all or we will delete if because these are all not required. So we don't have our Tata Motors at all. So whatever the combination is set here is not relevant to us, and these are all came from a standard one. So what we will do is we'll copy all this one which is not required for us. We can select all and delete also, but I don't want to delete any by mistakenly any one's configuration. So let's see Tata Motors US. So still we have, yeah, if you want to select all, so it will select all of this. So the problem is it will select everything. Okay, so that is the reason we should not be doing that activity. Deselect all Tata Motors US. Let's go to again Tata Motor US. Still we have, okay, let's find Tata Motors US. Now we don't have anything under our and now we'll click on new entries. So shipping point, let's find our shipping point. So these are all the standard configuration which has came in. So I will just take Tata Motors UN. So this is my plan, Tata Motors UN shipping plant and shipping point. So my shipping point is Tata Motors UN and US. Yeah. So my shipping point is Tata Motors US and my shipping plant is UN. Here we will use, we'll keep it blank here and the storage location. So for storage location, we'll go with Tata Motors UN. So this combination will set here and save it. So my shipping point is Tata Motors US, my plant is Tata Motors UN, and my storage location Tata Motors UN. After that, we need to assign a shipping point. So to assign the shipping point, what we will do is save this one, go back, minimize this one. Okay, so go to shipping. Under shipping, you have a basic shipping functions. Under this basic shipping functions, you have shipping points. So go to this path, shipping points and goods receiving point determination. Under this, you will have a assign shipping points. This is a configuration SN shipping points. Execute this one and then try to find for your configuration. So try to put a Tata Motors UN plant. If it is not coming, try to find, do we have anything for Tata Motors UN? Because this is a critical steps. There might be a possibility that we might miss and will fall under issues. So Tata Motors US and Tata Motors UN both are there. Loading group and everything is there. As we have copied it from the standard, so you might see this kind of transaction. Okay, so our focus will be, we just need to do a basic uh, setting. So here our shipping conditions will be standard, we'll use. Return we don't need, so we'll try to assign it to a standard. Okay, so let's see, do we have anything under standard or not. For 01, just scroll down. So we have standard, so we have configuration assigned to standard, Tata Motors UN and US. And here proposed shipping points are something which we don't need here. And loading points 00 is loading points. We can use a standard one, crane or a forklift or a manual. So we'll go with a crane. Okay, and here we'll go with a standard one, and plant is okay. Proposed shipping points. Just give me a second. Yeah. So proposed shipping point and all will keep this. We will change it. Proposed shipping point will be Tata Motors US. So we'll try to give this one. So we will not make any changes on this particular plant. We are most focused on this one. Okay, so Tata Motors UN plant is the one which we are trying to configure. And then manual shipping point also we'll try to keep it the same shipping point. Here also we'll try to keep the same shipping point. Okay, and save it. So we try to keep manual shipping points and manual shipping point, proposed shipping plant, everything is in US only. Okay, save this one. Now, the thing is that we need to again go to enterprise structure. Go to enterprise structure now. Minimize all these things. We have done a lot of configuration now so far. So let's see. Our configuration is okay and we are not getting any issues. Okay. So what you can do is you go to enterprise structure under consistency check. So you have a sales and distribution, enterprise structure for sales and distribution, and execute. So check whether we have any errors or not. So execute it. And here try to find your Tata Motors TM. So what is the things which we have is plant 001 is not defined for shipping point Tata Motors US. Plant 001 is not defined for shipping point Tata Motors US. So that is fine. Sales area ARTM is not for the sales organization. This is not related to us. The area for plant TM09 plant. So this is not our plant. Plant 001 is not defined for shipping point Tata Motors US. So this is also not our plant, and these are all not related to us. So we are good. So far, it has not given any errors to our plants or our areas. Now we'll go to sales and distribution. Minimize this. Go to sales and distributions. Under the sales and distribution, go to pricing. So this is a critical important thing. Under sales and distribution, go to basic function. Under basic function, we have the option of pricing. Under pricing, go to price control. So under price control, you have option of define and assign price procedure. Define and assign pricing procedure. Execute this one. And here you have to find the pricing control or a procedures. So set pricing procedures. So these are all SAP standard one. So just go to set pricing procedure. Now we'll check which pricing procedures to be used. So the here it is a very critical one, and we need to find which pricing procedures we should go for our organization. So these are the standard pricing procedures. We can use this standard pricing procedures and create our own. And let's see, is there any other pricing procedures for US? This is for Ukraine with jurisdiction code. I don't know. So we can use this one RAVG01 or this will give a jurisdiction error. So as we are going with the FIMM integration, we don't need to go into much details of all that information. So let's say we'll go with this standard procedure. Select this one and click on procedure data. So you will see all these informations, right? Like fuel cost, pricing cost, actual price, cost of material, material price. All these are the standard one. So you will see these things everywhere on every pricing procedures. So these are all the standard ones. So I'm just trying to check which standard one will fit for us so that we'll not get any errors when we do a configuration. So what we will do is copy this one. So give the name as Tata Motors US, and I'm saying that this will be used for Tata Motors US pricing procedure. Press enter, copy all, standard pricing procedures. Okay, only for manual item conditions, that is fine. So we are all copying this one and save. So here we have copied the standing pricing procedure. Now the next step is, I will just pause here for a moment. So one advice will take here is, I have created Tata Motors US as my pricing procedure, right? So instead of that, I will delete this one which I have created. I want to delete all entries. So instead of creating our own, so as we have discussed, we'll go with the standing procedure RAV 01, right? So we'll try to assign the standing procedures instead of creating our own, because we can assign that one, but we'll use the same standing procedure and assign it to our organization. So go save this one, back, close this, go back. So there is a transaction code OVKK, press enter and click on standard entries. So we'll take this one. We'll copy this one, and our sales organization is Tata Motors US, and the distribution channel we have is Tata Motors, division we have is Tata Motors, and we'll keep this to standard one, and I will use the standard pricing procedure and the standard pricing condition as PR00, and I will save it. Okay, so this is the thing, our division and everything will be mapped here, distribution channel and everything. So we will be using this distribution channel and the division, and these are the standard pricing procedures which we have. A is for a standard one, and one is your also a standard procedure. So we are using the standard procedure, and this is also pricing procedure standard, and the condition one is standard. So we are assigning the standard procedures to our sales organization. So these are all we can skip, because these are all came from a separate configurations. So means we have copied it from a different configurations, right? So these are all you can either delete. You might also face this kind of issues. You can delete, or you can keep as it is, not an issue. Okay, so I will stop here, and we'll continue the next topic with the additional configuration. Thank you.